Hey, Compass Healing family, it's Emmanuel here, certified body code practitioner, certified group energy facilitator. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. I know I will be having a great day today. I wanted to let you guys know that there is a way to increase your intuition. If I could go back in time and change anything about something that I was very good at or mastered, is to improve my intuition, to live an intuitive life. I once heard this thing that we're now not in the law, not the law, the world of information, you know, like the age of information, you've heard that. But now I feel like we're in the age of intuition, which is going to be very different. It's the age of opening up our hearts, opening up our third eye, to be able to truly change this world for what it's become. I feel like the ego and narcissism has kind of run the world, and we let it go. When we praise the narcissist man, narcissist woman, we just kind of like praise them and look at you, go, run, 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 go, go. We trust you with our powers. We trust you with the government. We trust you with whatever. And now look at what's happened. You know, it's like everything is just kind of the opposite of what you probably would like this world to really be. How do we reverse the effect? We have to heal the leaders. And we heal the leaders only by healing ourselves, because we're all one consciousness anyway. So we heal ourselves, then we change the home. But I always say my Healing the Healer podcast is we change our home, we change the city, we change the country, we change the world. It all starts in our home. It all starts with us. So I'm going to give you guys 10 tips. If you're a body code practitioner, you probably might know some of these. But I want to help you to, if you may know some new, you might find out some new things in these tips, you know. And if you're someone who's just getting into energy healing and you're like, intuition, I don't even know how to spell intuition. Intuition is basically having that sort of inner knowing. And it's very vital that the practitioner you're working with, whether it's myself or some other one, they're using their intuition to help tap into your subconscious on a proxy level, probably long distance. And what they're using is what they call, you know, muscle testing, you know, which could be, this is the ring and ring method, you know, like this is very strong, this is very weak, yes and no. There's also, this is very strong, this is very weak, that this is a yes, this is a no. Some people use their just their elbows, like they just kind of like, this is very strong, this is very weak. But they're doing it like almost like we're sitting at a Wi-Fi cord to you, and they're tapping into your subconscious to be able to find out how they can help you. And that's the only reason why we do something via proxy. In quantum physics, they call it the non-locality, or they call it the spooky at a distance effect, is what Albert Einstein called it. And again, I found this such a beautiful teaching. You have to understand that as soon as I hear something about healing of some sort, I start thinking about my childhood. Like, you know, I wish I could have had this when I was a kid. And I wish I would have known that someone could have done this for me long distance, you know? And so it's like, that's why you'll meet a lot of healers that need healing themselves, or that they've had a tough childhood or whatever, is because they are passionate about someone else not having or dealing with what we went through, you know? And so if you're called to heal yourself or to heal others, intuition is key. It's just a different life when you live an intuitive life, when you start knowing things, hearing things, seeing things, living guided by your higher self instead of your carnal, egotistical, fallen self that's kind of like fumbling all over the place trying to figure this life out, you know. And so there's even people who do like intuitive eating, you know, like you don't just, you can literally go on a menu and muscle test to see what would benefit your body. Not what you would like to taste, but what your body says, you can process that, you cannot process that. It's not this page, not this page. This is what will be very good for you. This will give you more energy. This will revitalize your energy. Some people do intuitive eating. You go into a vitamin store place, a very healthy wellness store, you'll see people zombified, you know, leaning forward, leaning back. They're muscle testing, doing the sway test and saying, should I take this vitamin or should I not take this vitamin? And so, you know, it looks kind of weird when you go into a wellness store, you see people swaying, but I'll rather look weird and be healthy than just say, oh, I'll just take this vitamin with all these extra additives on there. I don't need those. And I don't mind if I get like vitamin toxicity, because that is a thing. You can take too much of a good thing. So let's do this. Let me give you guys some tips. I'm gonna help you out. And hopefully this kind of opens up your eyes, something you can muscle test for yourself. You know, one of my favorite muscle testing things is using the 2 fingers. This is from Asian culture. They use this one here. No, it's not the, you know, the sound of a violin, you know, when someone's like complaining, like, you know, you hear that, it's like this, you know, it's not the violin. But if you kind of like circle it around in a circle like this, if you kind of just do this, very lightly though, you're not kind of like really pushing on it. You can just say like, you know, my name is Emmanuel, should be pretty smooth. My name is Bob, and then all of a sudden, uh-oh, it's like sticky. It's like, it's not moving smoothly anymore, you know? Say your name. Just take a second real quick. I'll let you do it. Just say your name. My name is it smooth? Then say your name is Bob now. Yeah, it just doesn't move. So now that you know that, you can ask some of these questions that I'm about to tell you to see if something is blocking your intuition. So I'll give you guys a second to, like, after I teach you something, ask yourself, you know, yeah, do I have these blank that are causing me to lower or to hinder my brow chakra, whatever, right? And then muscle test yourself. And if it's smooth, then guess what? It means yes, okay? Now you can clear stuff yourself, or you can hire a practitioner. You can hire one long distance, you can hire myself, you can hire other people, whatever you want to do. But, okay, so here's number 1. This is in the Body Code. If you don't have the Body Code app, you definitely need to get that app. That's what I use for 8-9 years now. You can buy it. I believe you can go to discoverhealing.com and you can download it on your iOS or Samsung, whatever. But what's beautiful is that Dr. Brad, who's a friend of mine, he basically said, like, you know, you guys can have it even though you're not a practitioner. I mean, this is great stuff. You know, some people, you have to like pay lots of money to get this. No, he's doing it for a monthly membership. You can own the Body Code. If you figure out muscle testing, you could do this. If you just figured this out today, you could own the Body Code app and do this for yourself and for your family. Some people, they don't trust their own muscle testing, so they hire people like myself and others. Okay, number 1 is memory fields. So what is a memory field? According to Discover Healing, what it is just a cloud of memories that are in front of your eyes. It's like it could be 3 different types. It's all your memories in general. It could be similar events. It could be a specific event. And these are the 3 different types of these memory fields. Picture these clouds in front of your eyes of trauma. And we all have these. If you have a ton of them, your vision's not that great. It's almost like they're clouds in your eyes, you know, like you literally, like it's like fog. You're like, oh, I can't see that well. That means you have a ton of memory fields in there. But it could be other things. Your pineal gland could be off. The spiritual version of your eyes could be sticking out from the physical. I can list a lot. There's a bone in your neck that, you know, the C2 bone is off. Like there's so many different things in the body you could find out about it. One of the things that definitely doesn't help out the eyes are memory fields, but it also blocks the brow chakra, which is your third eye, you know, your ajna, right? So the memory field is one thing. So you can ask your body right now, say, do I have memory fields that are affecting my brow chakra? And if it's smooth, then it means you do, right? Number 2, brow chakra is just unhappy, right? So we have these different chakras. They should be spinning, not stagnant. They should be all spinning. They emanate from your discs, from your discs in your back. And so the brow chakra is right here. If you say, is my brow chakra happy? Just ask that question, is my brow chakra happy? And it's like sticky. It's like, dang it. Then your brow chakra is in balance. You would go into the Body Code, go to the homepage and be like, is it on the left side or the right side that's causing this? Oh, look, it's smooth on the left side. Right side, oh, it's sticky. Okay. Is it the top one? No. Is it the middle one? Oh, it is. It's smooth. See, so you're looking for the smooth. Is it, you know? So that's how you if you were to have the body code app in front of you right now, you would say, is what's causing my brow chakra something on the left side or the right side? Left, right, left, right. You're always asking left, right. Then once you figure out if it's left or right, is it this one? No. Is it that one? No. Is it this one? You just keep doing this. Again, the key is mastering this, right? Number 3, there's a thing called aspects of consciousness, okay? It's called aspect of consciousness. A lot of people believe that we have just, one subconsciousness, like big iceberg below. You've seen that picture, right? The big iceberg below, or this, tip of the iceberg, that's your conscious brain. To some extent, that's true, actually. That's a good sort of primary foundational image that you could use. But it goes deeper than that. No pun intended, but it goes deeper than that. It goes to we have picture little armies inside of you, or little Dr. Jekylls, that are inside of you. And then we have our hides. A lot of people, when you get traumatized over a subject, you make a version of yourself that's not helping you out. That I want you to picture, it's almost like a side of you or another duplicate of you that's traumatized, and it takes over. Takes the wheel. You're on now it pushes you to the path. For example, let's say I have abandonment issues. Okay, let's just say that. So I'm going through, let's say I'm breaking up with someone. Let's just say that. Abandonment consciousness would show up as part of me, and then it would start acting out. Either it would start being angry or sad or whatever. This version of me is acting. I get put on pause while this other version is acting what it needs to act out, and then comes back, and then you're back to normal again. That's how I picture aspect of consciousness. There's one called muscle testing consciousness. Muscle testing consciousness. Because if you've tried to do muscle testing, you have fear of it, or you've failed in it, or you're not doing good in it, then that becomes, you start making a traumatized version of yourself that keeps showing up every time you do muscle testing. So the goal is to get rid of that, because it's going to distract you. It's going to sabotage you. It's going to make you question yourself. It's just a version of you. Have your practitioner find out what level you're at, 1 through 10. 10 means you get rid of it. It's usually never a 10. It's usually 5, 4, 3, 2. And then your goal is to get it to level 10. How do you get to level 10 is you remove enough imbalances in the body code and get to 10. And then all of a sudden you can let go of it. You can say, I'm now releasing this aspect of consciousness from all timelines, from all periods, and you're just removing it, and then test it. Do I have this muscle testing consciousness anymore? Oh, look, it says no. Okay, so there's that. I would also check your crown chakra, so the highest one. The reason why is because that has to do with enlightenment, inner peace. It's easier to have if you have your brow chakra reset and your crown chakra. For me, those two are, I think they're just best buddies. They're the best thing you could do while you're working with people, because now you're connected to the divine and you're connected to your higher self. Both of those cords or wires are what we need to really help other people out. It's like, God, who do I need? God, what do I do next? Higher self, what do I do next? These are good companions to have while you're connecting with people, to serve, to help people, right? So crown chakra, is my crown chakra happy? Oh no, we have some stickiness going on, right? I'm just kind of pretending here, but crown chakra is not happy, it's sticky. Okay. Here's another powerful one. There's a thing called an easy scan, okay? For those of you who know, my wife is into biofeedback technology. She's into the AOScan device. You probably already use this if you have the app on your phone. If you don't have the app on your phone, what are you doing? It's a great addition to your wellness business, wellness practice, is to have something that can scan your body using your voice. Thousands of frequencies that come from your voice, 8,000 to 10,000 frequencies that come from your voice. It tells you what's happening with your body, does a mini vital scan, and it tells you if your brow chakra is happy or not. If you don't have time to fix your chakras, then go to your app on your phone and go ahead and run an easy scan. Say, I am Emmanuel Zavaios, and say whatever your name is, I am blank, and talk for 12 seconds. It records it, goes into the device, and it tells you a readout, and it tells you, it does an optimization, which means it fixes what it can with frequency, and it will tell you if it didn't fix it or not. So in there, if you do an easy scan in the morning, this is when I do it, it tells you where your brow chakra was before. Was it dormant? Was it negative? or was it positive? And after the optimization, is it still dormant? Is it now active? Or I mean, is it blocked still, or is it doing very, very well? Light blue, red, or green? Green being very good, red being not so good. Green is just this kind of tealish color, kind of still on the dormant side. So it tells you. And so if you don't have time, but sometimes I'm in a rush, I just do an easy scan on myself, listen to the inner voice meditation, the binaural beats, and it tells you right there where all your chakras are, where your meridians are, you know. So yeah, I highly recommend, if you don't have that, definitely email my wife, Jess, healwithjess@gmail. Again, healwithjess@gmail.com. She can get you an inner voice. She can tell you what that costs and everything like that. But it's like less than $100, whatever. But you should get one, because then it's crazy how much your voice tells a machine what's going on. Okay, then you can have a wall. Similar to like you have a heart wall, you can actually have a brow chakra wall. And if you ask, do I have one? And it tests positive, it's smooth, just have the intention to get rid of it. Or you can use the Korean acupuncture, just do this to say, I have the intention to get rid of it, right? You can have cords. You know how you have cords? You know, when you connect with someone, you have cords with people. I've heard from the Discover Healing staff, it's better to be cordless. Before, they used to connect people heart to heart, you know, change your negative gut to gut to heart. I heard that all my first 2 or 3 years. Later on, they came to a better conclusion, which was, wait, you know what? People are kind of up and down. It's probably going to move to gut again. It's better to have these 2 words. You might want to remember these 2 words: emotional sovereignty. Okay, you want to have emotional sovereignty. So get rid of all cords. Just there's no reason why you should have them. Okay, if you're having a really good day, all of a sudden you feel kind of off, someone's corded to you, and they're overwhelmed, they're anxious, and you're feeling it. You know, it could be your in-laws, could be your mom, could be your dad, could be your friend has anxiety problems, and for some reason all of a sudden you're anxious. You're probably corded to them, okay? But you can have a cord to your brow chakra. Maybe there's always symbolism behind it. Maybe someone likes your intuitiveness. Maybe you're a little bit intuitive already. Maybe you're a healer, or maybe you're just a client who's just an intuitive person, but maybe you want to increase it. Someone might be connected to your brow chakra, and it's affecting it because they appreciate your intuitiveness, but now they're affecting the tool that's assisting your intuitiveness, okay? So if you do have one, say, do I have a cord affecting my brow chakra or connect to my brow chakra? If it says yes, just get rid of it. So I have the intention to release it. Do I have another one? You know, oh wow, it still tests yes. Okay, get rid of that one too until it says no. I would just say until it says no. Now we're on number 8, resistance to mindfulness. So there's a chart called the resistance chart, and perhaps you have resistance to mindfulness or being present. It would work way better with your brow chakra if you were fully present. That's another one. Checking your light score. You know, if you're into, there's an offensive energy app that I have that I can check your light score. Light score means like dark things that are around you that you don't want to even mention, that I won't even bring up on this YouTube video, but just things that are attached to you. You can check your light score. You can, if you want to, you can say, is my light score 100%? Oh no, it's sticky, okay? Is it less than 100%? Oh, look, it's smooth. Less than 90% smooth, 80%, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, less than 20. Oh, look, now it's sticky again. So is it more? Is it 21? No, sticky, 22. Oh, it's smooth now. That means you're at 22% light score. Your goal is to get to 100% light score. Find someone that has an offensive energy app. I can help out with that with your light score. Also, having these attachments on you, these dark things, ETs, demonic entities, biblical entities, all these different, they also affect your intuition. You want to think clear. You don't want to have negative, offensive disturbances that are from the other side, okay? Then the last thing is, if you don't have any time to, let's say you're about to go do a speaking event and you want your intuition to be higher than normal, or if you're going to have a very important meeting with people, and you're like, I don't have time, you know, of course you could do the inner voice or the easy scan if you have the app from my wife, or you can just quickly just reset your brow chakra. Now, it's almost like giving it a boost. It can actually reset without you removing the imbalances, but then it's quicker to slowly go back to how it was again, where it's in balance, because you didn't remove the things below it. Also, here's the last final tip. Now we're at 11, so we passed the 10, right? Is right now we are doing a group healing where I got certified in being a group energy facilitator, where I can kind of like open up a room for you. We call it the solar room. Solar is where royalty used to rest, because I consider you royalty. Yes, you who are listening to this, you guys are royalty because you are sons and daughters of the high, right? And I put you in a room and in a very amazing environment, like a 0-point field energy environment. Obviously, it's not physical. It's like kind of like a section of your body is able to go there and heal for about 8 hours straight. And when you have multiple people putting their intentions in, saying, I wish I could use my brow chakra for this and for my daughter or for my workplace or for my faith or for whatever. When you have a lot, like a tribe of people, like beating the same drum, you actually go deeper into everyone's subconscious, because, you know, where 2 or 3 are gathered, miracles can happen. Things can happen where it's like it goes beyond people's healing, beyond your own practitioner. You know, don't negate your practitioner. If you have one, don't negate him, but go even deeper in your subconscious. And we have 7 days of healing that's happening right now. It's retroactive. So even if you join and you're like, hey, I want to be part of the 7-day healing for my intuitiveness, to improve my clair. Some of you guys have clair gifts and don't know how to improve them, like the clairaudience, claircognizance, where you just know things. That's going to be worked on, and your connection with your creator. It's 3 things. It's a 3-fold healing for 7 days. If you are interested, comment below. I'm interested. I'll send you the link for it. But it's retroactive. This is the coolest thing about this healing that I learned, is that if you join Thursday, it goes backwards. If you join Friday, it still goes backwards. And while everyone's sleeping, you're still getting the healing overnight. So it's really, really powerful. So that's, if I were you, and if you were like a healer, or if you were a client, or if you're someone who's looking for accelerated healing, I'd be doing once a week a session. Pretty simple, not 100 a week, just once a week. And on top of that, join 7-day healings, which is what my wife and I are doing. You'll move way faster through your life, because now you're technically healing for 8 days a week. Think about that. 8 days a week. It's gentle enough, the group healing, that you're not like processing, you're angry, you're echoing, you're not doing all that stuff. So the combo is very, very powerful. We're doing it on this platform called Heal. So haveempathyandlove.com. It's haveempathyandlove.com. You join for free there, and you'll get notified of when we're doing these 7-day healings, which subject we're doing every single week. Plus, on Sundays, you guys get a full group healing. So just for being there, you get a full group healing. And so I'm just excited for you guys. Hopefully you run with those tips. Number 1, memory fields. Number 2, brow chakra imbalances. Number 3, muscle testing consciousness. Number 4, crown chakra, be more present. Number 5, do your inner voice scan. Or no, I'm sorry, it's more like easy scan. Do your easy scan on your AOScan app, which if you want that for your wellness center and for your clients, definitely contact my wife, healwithjess@gmail.com. Also, brow chakra, you have walls there. Just like you have a heart wall, you can actually have a brow chakra wall. Get rid of it. Brow chakra cords. You have cords to your brow chakra. Get rid of that. Resistance to mindfulness. Check your percentage, how mindful you are. Let's say you're 75%, 76% resistance to mindfulness. Guess what you're supposed to do? Go backwards. Go to 0% mindfulness. I do all these in the group, by the way. Check your light score. Like, what is my light score? Is it more than 10%? More than 20%? Oh, look, 19, 18. I'm at 17% light score. Get yourself to 100%. Find someone who has an offensive energy app. Get rid of it. Last one is reset your chakra without removing any imbalances if you're busy. And the final VIP one is, do you do group healing every week? It's almost like, are you on VHS or are you doing streaming? You know, streaming right now, everyone wants to go into a group. People are going to Costa Rica, different places, to be part of a group ceremony. People go to church to join a group where they receive and, you know, downloads. People do group yoga. People do group healing. This is the future. It's doing your own sessions, but being involved in a community where everyone's growing, everyone's beating a drum, and you're moving way faster than everyone else. And so hopefully you gained some value from this. Comment below which one was your favorite tip. If you have any, I'll leave also my details down there if you want to reach out to me. But hopefully you gained some value. This is the year of intuition. This is the era of intuition. The information one has got us more in trouble in more ways than one. If we can just reverse the effect and all of us become more intuitive, this world can change. We can lead more with the heart. The brain and the carnal side of us, the fallen man, if you will, has caused us to reach this point in life. And we can reverse it by becoming more intuitive yourself. And if you're the only person who believes in energy medicine in your household, then become the leader in your household. Let people see the change in you. Maybe your partner doesn't see the change in you. You know, you change yourself, and then your partner will change. The way you filter life will change. The people around you that will help support you in your growth will come to you. So I promise you that, because I've been on the other side where everyone was draining me, vampires around me, you know, that whole thing. Once you start healing, they start falling by the wayside. You can't even call them. They won't pick up your phone anymore. Why? Not because I'm annoying. It's because they don't vibe with me anymore. Like quantum physics, they literally cannot vibe with me. And I'm going places and they're stagnant. So associate with people that support you in your healing. So, and that's why we made Heal. HaveEmpathyAndLove.com is because it's just a community of people who are all growing. They don't want to see all the Facebook drama, you know, social media drama. They just want to add tips and grow and put stuff that will help you with your wellness. You know, it's just like that's a community that I want to be a part of. So thanks, guys. Hopefully, again, you gained some value from this. Comment below your favorite tip, and we'll be talking soon. Take care.